You know what? Sometimes in life, I think all you need is just a little bit of change. Don't you agree?
Dear Sunny, so this is my last postcard from Byron Bay. I must admit that the last few days have been quite full on, so I'm really looking forward to have a holiday from my holiday.
Okay, day 10, I'm gagging for it, you're gagging for it, and we're all gagging for it. Will he be able to make it? I really don't know. If we look at the statistics based on the 9 last days, a miracle must happen. But then again, miracles do happen, so I have faith in myself, and so should you have faith in yourself, that is. And just in case the handstanding gods decide to be in my favor, I did actually buy some bubbles. So I'll be opening this when I actually do my handstand. I am not sponsored by Fabulous Essentials, although I think that would be my brand if anybody were to sponsor me, because I'm fabulous and I have the essentials. I guess one of the benefits of being gay is that I have a really loose wrist from the beginning. Okay, so here I go. First try, day 10.
You would not guess who I bumped into today.
Okay, so this is my view now. My name is Eystein and I do video, graphics, editing, theater, writing, etc. I feel very blessed that I'm able to do a lot of the things that I absolutely love doing, and I hope I can do that for the rest of my life. I think the most important thing in my life at the moment is me. And although that sounds rather selfish, I think I've spent too much time in my life focusing on what other people mean, say, think or do, and bending over backwards to make sure that other people are happy. However, at the age of almost 35, you realize that that's not really a good way to live. Kind of like the oxygen masks in the airplanes, that if you don't put on your own, you can't really help others. So at the moment, even though it sounds weird, the most important thing in my life is me. The one thing in life that makes me the absolute happiest is when I can make other people laugh. That fills me with such joy. What sort of advice would you give to your past self? I've listened to what the other 9 people have said, and I think I can sum it up and stand behind 100%. My advice to myself would be, fuck it. Just listen to yourself, listen to what you want to do, not in an egotistic way, but just listen to your heart and your soul, because you have the answer and you know what's right. It's just a matter of actually listening. And then I mean listening here, not with ears to what other people might say. The one thing I absolutely don't regret is going to Australia when I was 20 and studying for 3 years. I went as far away as I could from my surroundings, and I don't regret it one little bit. In terms of the GST, obviously now they have changed it and they're gonna do something much worse, and they're gonna privatize Medicare. So I actually think Helga said it the best, that how can you privatize health? How can you capitalize on health? I think if you flip your mind frame about what taxes really are, I think it's easier, because it just comes down to the fact that you're not the only one on this planet, and most likely you are better off than 90%. So for you to give a little bit of all your wealth, you really shouldn't be complaining. So do it, and do it with a smile.
There is only one Aussie word left now, but I've saved the best one to the very end.
So the last but not the least word I'm going to teach you is true blue. It actually means a 100% genuine, honest Australian. I could put it in a sentence, but nobody has actually used it better than John Williamson, the country singer-songwriter, in his song called True Blue. And it goes something like, hey, true blue, Is it me or hey true blue? Is it a cockatoo? Is it standing by your mate when it's in a fight? Or just Vegemite? Hey true blue, I'm asking you, true blue. I don't think I will have any copyright issues with that because it was quite bad, but that's alright, you get that. Okay, so I think I've done, without exaggerating, probably 500 attempts today. Been doing this for 5 hours now. I think the best is 9.2 or something. There's no part in my body that doesn't hurt at the moment. It comes a time in a man's life where you just have to admit that you're not reaching all the goals that you're setting in life. My whole body hurts and I got a shocking headache. And I guess I could look at this and thinking, oh, I didn't really succeed with what I attempted to do. However, I choose to turn it around and look at it the way that I was going to make 10 videos. I did that. I was going to talk to 10 people. I did that. And I was going to send 10 postcards, and I did that. I was going to do handstands for 20 seconds and I only went pretty much 60% of that. But you know what? I think I still deserve a little celebration. I hope you are just as happy as I am. P.S. If failing again and again and again and again and again and again and again means that you are learning, well then, Sonny, I have learned a lot. Just to clarify, if anybody thinks that I'm actually giving up, I'm not giving up. I'm just being realistic that it's not going to happen today. But I'm going to practice my handstands every bloody day until I can stand on my hands for 20 seconds.